Okay, Mike, tell us what your role is at the county here.
Yeah, I am the Chief Communication Officer. So just started back the 1st of January in 2023. So basically in a lot of ways, my main role is to help get the word out about things going on in the county. You know, truly communicating our message, things we want to tell residents. Been doing a lot of video stuff too, you know, just because that's kind of my background in television and stuff. I love doing that. So far so good. It's been a lot of fun.
Well, and as we're talking about entrepreneurial marketing, tell us about the things the county focuses on when it comes to marketing in our area, and particularly the parts of the ecosystem that the county focuses on for supporting small businesses, if at all possible, from a marketing standpoint.
Yeah, you know, really one of the biggest things that, again, what I'm trying to do is bring an element that maybe we hadn't had before, and that's a lot of video stuff. You know, so we've created a bunch of videos, like we shot some here at Blue Ridge. You know, this is what's happening in Henderson County, where we've talked about the tax reappraisal, we've talked about the Comp 45 plan. You know, we've talked about, you know, the styrofoam or foam recycling stuff with some of our guys. You know, just to get information out there about things that we're doing. And I'm going to work on videos all across the board, you know, from every single department that we have, you know, and also partner up with some of our partners, you know, like the ag business and the co-op extension, stuff like that, you know, even folks that we do stuff with, just to get a positive message out there about things that we do at the county.
Okay. And what do you see that we do well in Western North Carolina? There's a lot of small businesses here. What are we doing well that small businesses have done successfully from a marketing standpoint?
You know, the landscape has changed so much now because of social media. I think, you know, and a ton of what we do is through Facebook and through Twitter and Instagram and LinkedIn and on our website. I mean, so many people have gone to that digital side. And I think really today, entrepreneurship, stuff like that, you know, when you think about that, it's going to be a younger group typically, you know, who is really savvy with that stuff.
Young guys like us.
I'm an old geezer, but I know how to do it. You know, I'm dangerous enough to make it work. But I think you're seeing a ton of that. And there's so many things out there that is really not that expensive. You know, up to now, some of these things you can get stuff out there without having to pay a lot of money for it, you know, especially through social media channels. And it's all about the follows and the clicks and the data's out there. But even the data tracking is very easy. I know, like through most social media platforms, you can go in and see how many people viewed this certain thing, you know, and you can pay for other services, you know, that really get you deep into data. So a lot of people are big into that because, you know, I'm marketing from the county to every county resident, whether you're, you know, 20 years old or 120 years old. You know, I'm trying to market to everybody. But a lot of, you know, small businesses, stuff like that, they're going to have a certain area they need to get to. And, you know, so a lot of times just to save money, that's the easiest way for folks to do stuff is social media, just because so many people are connected today now more than ever. What if we were kids and we had that? How do you think we would have done? I'm kind of glad I didn't have a cell phone when I was in high school.
I think the phone was on the wall with a cord, and there was a phone.
And it stretched all the way to my sister's room, like 100 yards down the hall. Oh yeah,
even if it never meant to.
Exactly.
So on that vein, talking about the future, because with so many small businesses here in our area, yet there's still some challenges, the communication challenges, some areas around us that still don't have quite the cell tower connection, and likewise with internet connection. How's the county looking at that as an opportunity for the future?
Yeah, there's a couple things we're doing through the American Rescue Plan, ARPA, which you know, was established by Joe Biden, you know, right after COVID. We've got some dollars we're working on, some broadband stuff. We're working closely with Optimum to try and make broadband more available to more people in the county. I know we're also upgrading one of our cell phone, or a tower, a communication tower that we have in Mills River. There's going to be some cell phone stuff included in that, and some kind of dead areas around here. And we do live in the mountains. You have to remember that. And there are peaks and valleys and highs and lows and mountains and ridges, you know. So sometimes, depending on where you are, it is kind of difficult to get some kind of signal. But the broadband has been a hot button, something that we want to try and make it more available to more people. And those are some things that we're working on currently, trying to make better for Henderson County residents.
Okay, great.
Chris, did I say that right? Was that good? That sound good? Yep. Okay, making sure, sorry. So, I know this is raw. So.
Well, no, yeah, and this will be edited through. So now let's shift gears and talk about innovation and creativity. Typically, as you think of governments or municipalities in our case, we see more of a reactionary kind of approach to managing things and setting policies and all. But when it comes to innovation and creativity, we're looking to the future a little bit more. How does that topic or that challenge get handled from the county standpoint?
And again, that's some of what I'm really trying to do, is to get information out there. And because there's a lot of misinformation out there. There's a lot of things that people maybe don't quite understand about stuff. So we're really trying our best to get it out there to really tell the truth. Say, here's what it is. We're going to be very honest with you. I'm dealing a lot with the media. I'm trying to tell the media, hey, if you'll call me first before you report something, then maybe I can tell you exactly what you need to know. I'll help you. I have that background. I'm more than happy to help with that. So I think we're trying to be very proactive. We're trying to get stuff out there, trying to make sure people understand stuff. And then again, really just kind of, I'm wanting to do just a ton of featurettes, vignettes, whatever you want to call them. They could be a minute long, they could be 30 minutes long. Highlighting the emergency services folks, the Tommy Thompson Center we have out there, which is just spectacular, and everything they do there. Our Parks and Recreation Department, what they do there, solid waste, just to make sure all the residents know all the services we provide, all the things that we do, to hopefully have a better understanding and a deeper appreciation for what we do. So I feel like we're being proactive with that stuff, because again, we want people. One of the main things I told them when I talked to John and Amy about coming on board with the county was, I said, listen, I want to tell people how much I love this county. I want to share my love for this county, and I want to be as positive in what we do, and that's a lot of what I'm trying to do.
So when it comes to problem solving or looking at opportunities that may be in front of us, in fact, we read all the time, Henderson County or Transylvania County has scored yet another win in this way or that way. What are you doing? What processes are there, or what techniques do you use to capitalize on opportunities or to be innovative as a county?
Yeah, and again, I think it's just staying on top of what's out there, again, with the technology. I mean, whether you like social media or don't like social media, this day and age, no matter what your business is, you better be on social media. That's just where so much is nowadays. And, I'm old school too. I'm a word of mouth kind of guy too. I always liked it when somebody said, hey, I got a guy. You need to see my guy. And I was the guy they were talking about, So I think that's important too. When you help someone, they tend to tell somebody when you help somebody, So I'm a little old school towards that. So again, in what we do, anything we can do in a positive manner to get stuff out there, that helps push our message and helps let people know, hey, we're not some mean old county government. We actually do care about you. We want to take care of you. We're here to serve you. That's why we are here, So we're trying to paint that picture more than anything else. That kind of answer that question. That was sort of kind of there. That was close.
That's good.